guys, Chikorita here, and we're here with the beautiful, vibrant homegirl Cameo Adele. Hey!
Hi! Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so you're gonna have this new single coming out.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
It's called Get Me High. It's featuring Joules from Weapons of Mass Creation, which is a sick band. I don't know if you've heard of them, have you?
Yes.
Weapons of Mass Creation? Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, it's coming out September 16th, and we're dropping the single and the visual. And I'm very excited for everyone to see it because we worked really, really hard on it. We styled the whole thing. The colors are just so vibrant and beautiful like us, and I'm super excited.
Where can we find it?
The video will be on YouTube. Thinking about uploading it onto Facebook as well. Just go to YouTube.
Okay.
I would say. And then the single is going to be on all streaming platforms.
Okay.
Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Google Play, all that.
What kind of influenced you to make this single? Like what went into it?
One day I used to work at a smoke shop, and one day I was smoking a cigarette. And usually when I would smoke cigarettes, I would just wish that they were blunts or joints. Because I was like, this cigarette, no matter how much I smoke it, is never going to get me high.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kind of related that to a relationship, to a man, you know, who no matter how long I indulge in this thing, it's never going to better me. It's never going to, you know, lift me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it kind of just like started there. I just wrote the first part. You're as useless as my cigarette. I still crave it, and yet I regret. You're never gonna get me high. I'm like, it's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I kind of created the concept, and then I hit up Joules because I just thought that she would be able to connect with that and elaborate on that really well, and also just the vibe of the track. To me, just made me see her on it, and she was with it, and it became what it is today, which I feel like is also like a celebration of like femme power and sisterhood, which is super cool. Like we were able to like create that through this bond of pain in a sense, you know?
Yeah. You have your feminism, talk about race,
Yes.
and mental health. You're an advocate for mental health, and
Absolutely.
I love that about you.
Thank you so much. That's so sweet.
Yeah. So what kind of conjured you up to be that way? Like what gave you that confidence and
Self-work. Lots of self-work, honestly. I think especially on the topic of mental health, I have my own journey with it. And, you know, at the end of the day, I'm in control of my life, and I have to make those decisions if I want to accomplish anything that I want to accomplish, you know, and I have to be real enough to say, okay, I'm suffering with this mental illness, for me to start the process of curing it, you know, and healing that in myself, which is, I studied psychology, and, you know, we learned that there are millions of different treatments to mental health, and sometimes it's medication, and sometimes it's talk therapy, and sometimes it's behavioral therapy, and for me it was just, it was in a sense like just self-work, just like keep tuning back in, keep saying right now you don't feel that good, like what can you do to make yourself feel better? Today you're projecting your shit onto someone who doesn't deserve it. Why is this happening, you know? Like, and just like in a sense, for me, it was all about believing in what it is I was capable of accomplishing, and knowing that whatever was in my way in this moment, being my mental health, like, I need to conquer it. There is no other option, you know? Like, I have to figure it out, because I want to accomplish what it is that I need to accomplish. And that is awesome, because I'm also able to share my mental health journey with other people who are on the same path as me, and who need to know what to do, who don't know what to do, who don't know how to tune in, how to tune those voices out, and tune into self, you know? Like, I could be like, hey, I did it, I'm still doing it every day, you know? And I'm accomplishing things while dealing with it, so can you, you know?
Yeah. And it's, you definitely do bring up a good point. Like, a lot of it is like all in you. You have what you need to cure in you.
Yes, absolutely.
There is some circumstances where, you know, like there's some mental illnesses like schizophrenia that kind of like you need medication.
Yeah.
But a lot of it you can, you know.
Yeah, there are definitely levels to it. Absolutely. But I also think that everyone on some level suffers with some sort of emotional or behavioral issue that they want to overcome, and maybe that isn't always an illness, but everyone I think is somewhere on that spectrum of like, how do I master my mind, you know, like, and some people are a little deeper into it because they are suffering with the illness, and sometimes it can't just be talk therapy, sometimes they need medication for talk therapy to work for them.
Yes, exactly.
For them to be able to even get to a balance where they can start hearing what they need to hear to retrack their brain. But at the end of the day, because there are a lot of them are chemical imbalances, we are capable of creating dopamine for ourselves, you know, and rebalancing our brain just by indulging in things that make us happy and that fulfill us. We can literally shoot dopamine up into our brain and recalibrate that imbalance, you know? Yes, I believe that.
Yeah. Man, you're so beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. What about your fashion? And like in your music, your style, your soulful style in your music and in fashion, where do you get that from? And
It's so funny because I literally was talking to my mom today about this because she was telling me like, I tell parents to always watch what their kids do from 1 to 5 years old, because that's how you really know what they're getting to. You were 2 years old picking out outfits, changing outfits like 5 times a day, picking out the tops and bottoms. I didn't even know those went together. I was like, I'm changing my outfit again, Mom. I feel like there's a sense of it, it's just a creation to me. Fashion is just another form of expression that I've always had a genuine, deep passion for. And I also just really love, for me, I'm so multidimensional. I'm constantly shifting and changing, and there are a lot of things about my shell that I can't change, but my clothes are one of the things I can change, you know?
And that is an extension of who you are.
Yes, absolutely. And I can express all of myself, all my identities through my clothes. You know, today I feel tomboyish. I'm gonna wear some baggy pants and a baggy shirt. And now today I'm feeling super femme and maybe a little sexy. Maybe I'll wear a little bralette. You know, like whatever it is, it's like I'm constantly in control of who I am and who I'm communicating to other people that I am, because I'm able to change my identity with my outfits, and like that's the coolest thing about fashion to me, and what draws me to it.
And it helps all with that confidence too, and just being able to just move it forward from who you are to actually doing your work. Because when you feel confident,
exactly,
you can take on the world.
Exactly. I've had friends that have advised me like on days that I don't feel good, you know, they're like, honestly just get up and do makeup. You get up and you do makeup and you put on a cute outfit, it changes your whole day. Like it changes the way you look at the whole day. Because you feel good, you know, you feel good. Whatever it is you need to feel good. Some people don't need that, you know. Some people can wake up and it's like, I feel good. Yeah. I don't ever want to wear makeup. I don't want to think about my outfit too much. This makes me feel good. And I celebrate those people.
Yeah.
But like, I am definitely the type of person that like feels good through expressing myself that way.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Yeah.
So any life lessons or words of wisdom that we can take?
On the topic of what? On the topic of anything.
Like anything. Like if you had someone that was like just like you growing up and they saw you now and they're like, what would be your advice to them? It could be in the industry or just like even who you are as an individual, like how to...
I would think that I would probably advise them on, at the end of the day, it's all about your happiness. Like, I feel like that's the realest thing. Like, at the end of the day, whatever it is that you're doing, make sure that you are happy with who you are at the end of every single fucking day. Like, that is how I'm able to move through the world with my ailments and with my setbacks and with my obstacles, and still am able to go to sleep every night thinking like, today we had progress, like today we did something. It's because at the end of every day, I'm happy about the choices that I'm making, you know? Like I'm happy about the person that I am, and we are all in control of that. We are all in control of our own happiness, and as long as we keep it a priority, you know?
Yeah.
So I would definitely advise someone, like even with my little sisters, like it's always about your content and your happiness. No one else is living your life except for you. Like, you have to be able to go to sleep every single night happy with the person that you are. And if you're not, you need to check it. You need to check what's wrong and you need to fix it, you know? Because you need to be dedicated to that happiness, you know? Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. The single September 16th,
Mm-hmm.
right on YouTube
And all streaming platforms.
yay.
Yep.
Thank you for everything.
Yes, absolutely.